Today we have a 2010 CTS-V. This is one we previously tuned and did a pulley and some other little things on. It's got a 245 upper, 866 lower, headers, E85 stock cam, and trying to dial in on a DSX auxiliary kit. And he just wanted a dyno number, make sure everything was good here. And of course, everybody likes to see dyno numbers. I know had a couple people asking about what this one will make. And dialing it in some now. We got the air fuel good. I always forget to tune or to video at the beginning, but got air fuel close now. We're making high 500s and right at 600 torque. So we'll start adding a little bit of timing in it now and see what we can get. Dusty's manning it up today. He's doing all the tuning too.
Faults.
So
I turn wrenches. Chris tunes.
So far, yeah, it's working out pretty good. We'll be able to make 600, I think. We let it cool down. We've done a couple back-to-back pulls, and we learned something about the DSX kits today. If you change fuel with an auxiliary fuel system, make sure you do a hit, or like Dusty did earlier, push the button on it to pump out the old fuel, right? Isn't that what you did?
Yeah, you know, those lines they hold a lot of fuel in them between the filter that's before the pump and all the lines going back to the factory fuel system. So the first time it sees boost and it sends that fuel out of the DSX system right back into the stock lines, you get whatever fuel you had in it the last time you got in boost. So the first time we made a pull, the air fuel was a little strange, acting a little wonky. So Chris looked at the ethanol tape readout PID on the HP tuner, and it was constantly decreasing in ethanol content, which means that the 93 that was in the line was getting to the motor. So that threw us off first pull a little bit, but we've seen it before. Chris knew what it was, so just something to be mindful of, especially if you're going to the track. If you're putting some kind of like C85 in there and you had just pump E85, prime the system, hold it down, let all that fuel get worked back through. So that you don't get whatever previous fuel you had.
Especially if you're going from something with not as much ethanol to more ethanol, you're going to get a pretty nasty lean spike. Luckily, the tune on this one's pretty safe, so it wasn't horribly lean. We just wanted to, we saw it pop up and we're like, man, something's not right here. We could see it in the dyno graph and the air fuel ratio, so it pointed us in the right direction.
And this
Okay, so the car at peak is making around 15 pounds of boost, and we have it dialed in. Air fuel timing's pretty good too. I don't want to go too much more. And we ended up at, so far, 602 and 626 foot-pounds. So some pretty substantial gains from where we started. A lot of it was the DSX pump and then getting the air fuel dialed in on the dyno, which on the street's a little different, but some pretty good gains to have a couple hours into it. And this is on the drag radials as well. It's a 305, 45, 17, which do suck some power as well. So I feel pretty good about stock cam, 14, 15 pounds of boost, and about 65% ethanol, making 602.